we have this place, we sign a lease, it's for 1 year, and we pay every month. Can I tell them how much?
Yeah.
Okay, so we pay Bonjour, bienvenue. We are here in the apartment that we have rented long-term lease in France, in Paris. This is like an Airbnb type, booking.com situation, but we contacted the owners directly and asked if we could rent for long term, and they said yeah, so I was pretty lucky. I think it's time that we do a house tour. I've just cleaned the house, so the house has never looked cleaner. There are some things that are askew. I do have some washing and stuff out, and there are a few plates from lunch out, but that's fine. We're friends here, we know that we're messy and all that stuff. It's all good. But here, this is the front door. It's got a little peephole. So you can see if there's people coming, but you actually can't because it's quite dark out there. The lights are on motion sensitive, so it's pretty much dark all the time. And then to my left is the bathroom. So it's actually quite a big bathroom, and we actually get a bathtub as well. So it's really nice to sit there, relax, have a little soak, maybe make a bubble bath or put some bath bombs in. And we have the shower here. So we mostly do showers, but it's so nice to have the option to be able to have a bath. Here is our massive counter space for our sink and also for the laundry. We do the washing in here. This is the washing machine, and then we just air dry everything. Just nothing new, we did that back home. This is weird though, there's like so much room between the front of the bench and the sink. It's like really quite far back there, so like when you're brushing your teeth, you really have to like lean over to get to the sink. But what are you gonna do? Hi, that's me in the mirror. We've got some storage here, and then in here, more toiletries. Hello again. And then here, toilet. We have this exciting thing, which we don't use, but it's nice to have, I guess. Ready? Whoa! So yeah, I think it's a bidet or something like that. I don't know. But we've got it. And then we've got these two shelves here. Nice storage space there, and I keep my bath stuff. Also in the hallway, we have this cupboard. And if you open door number 1, we have a ironing board. The vacuum cleaner usually sits there. We've got toilet paper and this stuff in our fuse box with bits of tape. And it was really funny. David translated this, and some of the words were interesting to say the least. Then we've got this cupboard. So this is like, I think it's supposed to be a wardrobe, because you'll see the bedroom situation in a moment. We've got that, but we just hang our coats in there, and our travel bags are down the bottom there. I need to organise all this stuff. And up the top we've got all the towels you could ever want, floor towels, spare sheets, spare blanket, and a spare pillowcase up there. I think, the storage in this place is pretty good. There's plenty of room to store stuff if you need to store stuff. So that's the hallway.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, monsieur. Comment ça va?
Ça va?
Ah, bien. So then we have an extra door to like shut off that area of the hallway. And then this is the main living quarters, one might say. Got this nice huge fridge. Normally you just get like a bar fridge situation, but we have a fridge, which is the same size as a bar fridge. But we also have this down the bottom, big freezer. So that's really cool. Don't mind all the trash in the rubbish bin or the recycling that we haven't taken out. So we've got an oven, fantastic, love it. We love an oven. It opens up so many opportunities for cooking. And also baking, I can do baking here. And then we have this like double stovetop thing with a big area, big hot plate, and a smaller hot plate. I do wish it was a 4 hot plate situation, like there's room for it, but it's not. Even one of those 3 ones, like I've seen one that's like 1, 2, 3, but I mean, I make it work. I cook on it every night, so it hasn't been a problem. Cupboard space up here. We've got We've got spices. Yay. We've got cups, and that's our noodle stash up there. Probably need to stock up on some noodles soon. Got a little pantry situation going up here. Next to that, we've got the plates and the bowls, which is lovely. We've got a microwave, as you can see. We've got this handy rack, which I'm actually a fan of. I really like it, with the hooks. And we just keep our pans and all that stuff, just so it's easy to reach, and you just grab it and you cook and off you go. Big sink area. Not that it's really needed because we have a dishwasher, and it's huge as well. So usually wait until the end of the day to put it on and let it go and do its thing, or we do it in the morning when we wake up. Underneath the sink, we've got the pot shelf, so we've also got some pots as well, which is good. You cook your rice, you cook your pasta, cook stews, soups, whatever it is you want to cook, one pot meals, it's all there. And then I have this glass salad bowl slash, that's my mixing bowl for when I bake, and this is what I bake everything in. So we're making a lot of slices these days. The place also came with this kettle, which is fantastic. We make our teas every day, go for cooking noodles and all that. And it came with this. A lot of Airbnbs and booking.com places we've stayed at have come with some type of coffee machine, which is fantastic. I love it. I love being able to wake up in the morning and make myself coffee. It's so good. And now, because the weather's so hot, make myself an iced coffee because I have a freezer. We've got all our teas and drink things. Turmeric for chai lattes, which we've got right here. I found some matcha latte in a supermarket, a Asian supermarket, right near the Parc de Luxembourg. I actually go there to go to the library when I work at the library, so that's nice. We've got some little spring onions regrowing here. They're hard to come by, so I thought I would make my own, grow my own situation happening here. Then we move into the home office area.
Yeah.
So
so much room for activity.
There's lots. Originally we had the table rotated the other way, and I sat on one end, and then David sat like on the horizontal end when we were sitting there. But then we had a brainwave, didn't we? We did, and we rotated the table.
There's a bit more room when you do this sort of way.
Yeah.
Your feet don't run into each other.
That's it.
For a desk for this stuff.
You spend a lot of time here, don't you?
Oh, a little bit.
You can see how they're offset. So this is my like free workspace area, which just ends up being storage, and then my laptop's here, and then he's over there. It works really well. And we just like in that cupboard, we just charge everything. We have these beautiful windows that go across pretty much the whole length of the apartment.
And there's a heater under them too.
And yeah, so there's a heater. I'll show you. This thing, which also extends all the way along the apartment, is a heater, which we have turned off.
So every apartment has one, I think. And I think they're connected through this. This is a hot water thing. Actually, it's not hot. That's interesting. It's been hot every other day. But anyway, yeah, so that's how the heating. I was about to say it's always heating up our apartment. Now it's not. That's weird.
Well, we have the sun to heat up our apartment, don't we?
We've got that.
Yeah.
Lucky for us.
Lucky us. We have a beautiful view, so we're not like right opposite people. We can like diagonally look at people if we wish. But we just look over a beautiful open area with gorgeous trees, and it's amazing, and we couldn't ask for anything better. Like, it's so good.
The Eiffel Tower is that way.
The Eiffel Tower is some direction.
If we were like a couple of meters higher, I reckon we'd see it.
I don't think it's that way. I think it's to the left.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's sort of that way, I think.
It's around this area.
It's around.
So we might see it if we were higher up. But you know what? It's fine. Because all you have to do is take a little walk up the street to the train station, and you can see it straight from the train station. Moving on to the rest of the living area. We've got our lounge room. We've got this couch, which is also a like futon bed. It slides out, and there's 2 mattresses, and you can sleep on it, which is really nice. We've got our little relaxing coffee table. This is pretty much where we eat everything. We are big TV eaters. Like, we'll watch the TV and eat our meals.
We don't eat TVs.
We don't eat TVs.
Okay, we can continue.
This is our TV here. It's not ours, it's the TV for the apartment. And I've decorated it with my lights that we've kept with us since December, and they've traveled everywhere with us. And I'm really glad we kept them because they do add a little bit of ambiance to the lounge room area. It's nice to relax and have those. And we still have our epically long HDMI cable. So like if I wanted to watch Stan, for example, I put the VPN on my laptop and plug it into here so I could watch stuff that's on Stan. Up the top, nice storage shelf. I don't really have a lot of stuff. What I did buy was some watercolor art supplies. So it's really nice to sit down and like relax and do some watercolors. We have this massive, I know it's not an expedit, but I'm going to call it an expedit because that's what it looks like. It's what it's designed off. This is the dumping area where I just dump all my stuff, like my bag that I take with me everywhere and all that sort of thing. Then we move into the boudoir. This is the bedroom. We have this huge bed. I'm fairly sure it's king. There's lots of space. It's comfortable. We have those like memory foam pillows, the ones that have the curve, the contour, whatever, and one regular rectangle pillow, which I discovered, but then I was really kind and I gave it to my husband to use so he could sleep. I'm just such a loving wife. And then this is what we're using as the wardrobe. So we're still keeping everything in our packing cubes, as you can see on the shelves there. They're all still organized into packing cubes, and we just kind of spread everything out over the shelf. It's not neat to look at, but you know, it's organized, it's there, it's got its own space, and it's easy to see and grab and stuff in the morning. We've got a fan that comes in handy because this apartment does get so super duper hot, it's ridiculous, and I usually have it on at night towards the afternoon. That's when this place usually heats up because the sun's beating directly on us. Yeah, we don't have much except these windows to keep us cool, which is why they're open as wide as they are. That's the whole entire apartment. So we have this place, we sign a lease, it's for 1 year, and we pay every month. Can I tell them how much?
Yeah.
Okay, so we pay 1,700 euros every 30 days for this place.
I think Airbnb prices were about, I think it was about 700 or something euro, like for around here, for around this. So 700 per week. So then times that by 4, so then you're looking at like 2.8 or something. So instead of 1.7, it would be 2.8 if we just went the short-term Airbnb. So you saved a lot. That includes, like the 1,700 includes some bills as well. We don't pay for internet and electricity and all that. So yeah, it's a lot, but it's cheaper than the short-term accommodation if you're going to be locked into somewhere.
That's exactly right, and it does pretty much even out. Like we did the numbers, and it pretty much equals what we would be paying back home in Australia with all of our bills included as well. So like electricity and internet, it's the same amount of what we pay per night.
So many people have spoken to just saying it's so difficult to find like a long-term rental from anyone. So we feel pretty lucky to have anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I like it. It's a good distance from lots of stuff. It's got public transport nearby. It's just nice to live somewhere longer term. Yeah, I don't know. It's got what we need.
It's got everything we need. I'm really happy with it, and we're so lucky that we ended up getting this place, and we're really thankful that we've got it, and we're going to enjoy it while we're here.
That's right.
If you have any questions, please feel free to pop them down in the comments below, and we are more than happy to answer them for you. It is a very difficult process moving overseas, and if you are in the same situation, like, don't be afraid to reach out. If you have any questions, like, we ask questions of people who have done it before all the time. So we are here. We're here for you. We're here to help you. That's the whole point. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. A bientôt.